Hello faculty, this is David Marshall, ICCI President, and I'm recording a quick update, Fall Quarter 2015 startup for you on today, Friday, October the 16th at just about 1:30. So as always, when we talk about important matters of the college, we start off with the college mission. The mission of the International College of the Cayman Islands is to prepare students for career placement and enhancement. The second sentence here talks about the types of attributes that students should have. The third sentence talks about our commitment to leadership and community service. And the last sentence here, ICCI equips graduates with practical skills of critical thinking, problem solving, and self-directed learning for success in the 21st century job market. So first of all, I'd like to say thank you for the work that you have done with our students between or during weeks 1 and 2. We're heading into week 3, but thank you for the work that you've done to date with our students and getting them settled. Many of them needed a few more days to get settled beyond the first week of classes, so we appreciate your cooperation and your flexibility with that. Here are some important updates to make sure that we are in full compliance with ACICS accreditation requirements. All students at this point should have an approved and reviewed syllabus. That is an absolute core accreditation requirement. Technically, this should have been done by the end of week 1. However, if this has not yet been completed, we will be reaching out to you as another bulletin point will indicate. The syllabus has to be approved by the dean, and so you can expect a call from the dean today or over the weekend if the syllabus is still outstanding or if there needs to be minor corrections. The syllabus should be posted to Populi by this point. If you don't know how to do that, we can handle that for you, although the first step, of course, is to make sure that the syllabus is actually reviewed and approved. Please use your icci.edu.ky email address, and please insist that your students do so as well. This is important because this is a privacy matter that all college communications are expected to be conducted within the college email. We don't have any certainty of the people to whom we are communicating outside of the icci.edu.ky email. So it's really important that we use that for all college communications. If you don't have an icci.edu.ky email, or if you need some assistance in getting started with that, we'll be happy to help you. Two other very, very important updates on this. 5:30 p.m. classes must go at least until 7:30 p.m. It's very important to us, or very important that we document that the requisite clock hours are being met in classes. And 7:50 p.m. classes must go at least until 9:45 p.m. No class that's 7:50 should be dismissed before 9:45. Finally, if you dismiss students to go to the library or the lab, you should be there too. It is not an instructional period if you are not available. So if you are asking students to go to the library to complete an assignment, you will need to go with them too, as opposed to dismissing them and you leaving campus. Whenever you are not with your students, it does not count as an instructional period or instructional time. Finally, by this time, all students should have been given at least one graded assignment. That could be a short quiz, a presentation, feedback on some spoken activity in the class, a test, quiz, PowerPoint, anything, but just something that they actually have a grade from the actual content in the course. We know that in terms of student success, that feedback from the instructor is perhaps one of the most important indicators to whether or not a student ultimately gets out of the class with the knowledge, the requisite knowledge that is needed related to the student learning outcomes. And again, much of the research in higher ed points to student success relative to learning along the way, getting feedback along the way. So for example, if you give students their major feedback in week 8, they only have 2 weeks to make corrections. If in an 11-week quarter you're giving feedback in week 1 and they're not getting it, they have 10 weeks to get themselves together or to get help. Week 2, they have 9 weeks, etc., etc. So if you have not yet given a graded assignment and given graded feedback to your students, please make sure that this happens this week. If you need help, you can reach out to any of the full-time academic staff, Melissa Hamilton, the Dean, Dr. Alicia Law, the business faculty, Dr. Chris Hogan, the Director of Graduate Studies, or myself, and our email contacts are here. This weekend, I'm making myself available if you need additional help with Populi or getting something up or getting your courses loaded to Populi. I'm available on Saturday and Sunday by phone and by email or by Skype. Please let me know and we'll be sure to get you sorted out. So thanks again for your attention to these really important details that are designed to help us maintain strict accreditation requirements and also to enhance the learning experience of our students. And if you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Again, if your syllabus has not been reviewed or approved in writing by the dean, we are really asking for your cooperation to get that done over the weekend. The dean will be available. She'll be reaching out to you today by phone, and I'll be available over the weekend if you need any additional help. Thanks again. Thanks for your work again for weeks 1 and 2, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday for the start of week 3.